Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us. We're here today to announce the venue for James Degale's challenge for his European title fight, which takes place, in fact, it says the WBO Super Middleweight title, but it's not, it's the Super Middleweight title of Europe, which takes place on the undercard of the Nathan Cleverly, Tony Bellew title fight in Liverpool at the Echo Arena on the 15th of October. We were originally intended to put this fight in London, but we want to get James out as soon as possible, so that's the reason why we've got this date, because hopefully if he wins the title, which I hope he will, and believe he will, then we want to get him out again before the end of the year. He needs to get fights under his belt, and so that's why we're in Liverpool. So we've got an unbelievable card up there, which I think is going to be one of the most exciting fight cards that we've put on for quite a while, including Southern Area title fight, Billy Joe Saunders against Gary Borden, plus a lot of local Liverpool lads who are, as you can see from their records, quality fighters and be our stars of tomorrow. As I say, the show's going really well. We announced the Cleverly Bellew fight last week, and we've sold out. The cheap tickets have gone already, and we are over half sold in a week, so we're expecting a full sellout there. Anyway, we've got Jim here who trains James and James himself, and if you've got any questions, please feel free to ask them.
Well, last time you were in Liverpool, you didn't go down very well up there, did you?
I didn't, but...
You think you'll get, as your fight for European title, do you think they'll go to support you this time?
Hopefully this time, Colin. I've always loved Liverpool. I said it's my second home up there. I know lots of people, I've got lots of friends up there. Last time I didn't get the greatest reception, but it was a great performance. So I've got great memories up there, and I'm looking forward to it.
They cheered you when you come out.
Yeah, they cheer when I come out, but it's a great cheer, and I love it up there, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, don't rush for these questions.
Could you talk about the sort of things you've been doing then since your last fight?
Since my last fight, obviously I had a couple of weeks off, Pat, and I got straight back in the gym. Everyone knows what Jim's like. He's straight on the phone with me. You've got to be in the gym, you've got this, you've got that. So I got back in the gym. We've been just practicing on cutting the ring down. Was one of the first things we started. And throwing punches when I do cut the ring down. So maybe when I boxed, grows. That's one thing I didn't do. I was cutting the ring down, but I didn't throw enough. So I've been working on different things, but that's one of the main things: cutting the ring down, but throwing punches when I cut the ring down. And yeah, you said, what have I been doing? I've been training. I've had some great sparring the last 10 days with Darren Barker. He's sparring and preparing for his next fight against Ezra Martinez. So I've been doing lots of sparring with him. So I'm in good nick, in good shape. 5 weeks out from my fight.
You're not going away anywhere before the fight?
I don't think so. No. You're gonna have to ask Jim that, but I don't think so. It's only 5 weeks now.
So far, we've been really blessed with the sparring. Like everyone I've called, or next week got something else coming in the week after.
Darren Barker.
Yeah, we've had Barker. But James started off his early sparring, like just in his own gym, like with people, just nice and steady. And then once he's built it up, he started. And for me, just like, I know it's just sparring, but you know, everything in life happens for a reason. Cut the sparring sessions have had to be cut short because of James. But as he said, no one will ever steal a fight of him. So everything in life is about a learning curve. And James, you've got to give him such credit for the way he's dealt with the Groves loss, because he said it is what it is, and he's been straight back in the gym as he just said. But his whole attitude, just even in sparring, is a different animal.
Have you watched the Groves fight?
I've watched it a couple of times, Colin, and I still think I won it by 3 or 4 rounds. I think you've won it by 3 or 4 rounds, yeah. But yeah, as I say, it's my fault. I only blame myself. The first 6, 7 rounds, they were close. I wasn't throwing enough, and he was running on the back foot. But I don't know how you can win the title off running on the back foot but throwing so little punches. It weren't like he was boxing the back foot, but throwing loads of punches, combinations, hitting me clean. He weren't doing none of that. So obviously I'm a bit baffled the way he won it, but hey, it don't matter. I thought I won. It was controversial. A lot of people thought I won, but it don't matter because he's got a W. So we'll just move on and get along with it.
So what you're saying is completely out of your system?
It's completely out of my system. People keep on saying, oh, I can tell I ain't out of your system. What do they want me to do? Of course I'm out of my system. No, I'm done. I'm boxing for the European title. That's all I'm thinking about is that pole. So I'm going to be European champion and be back on top.
Have you had a look at him on film?
I have. Not too much, to be honest. I've only looked on YouTube when he won the European title against Askanian. I think Matthew Macklin knocked him out in the round. But he's tough, he's strong, he's a typical Eastern European, and he's technically good as well. But he's going to come to fight. He won't hit and run and try and nick the fight. He's going to come to fight. So it'll be a good fight to watch.
James, you've been doing some work out in Tenerife for a couple of weeks, some training out there.
No, that was before the Groves fight. I did that.
Before?
Yeah.
Right. Will you be going out there again then?
No, I went to Cyprus a couple of weeks ago. My family was over there, so me and Jim went over there and used the army barracks out there, and some of the lovely runs we were doing out there for a week. So that was nice just to break up the camp, because first I thought I'd box in the end of September, but then it got changed. So it was nice just to break things up.
Who else you got in line to spar with, James?
I'm not too sure yet. Jim's speaking to Dean Powell. I think he's going to try and bring someone over from Europe or Ireland. So I'm going to have some good, decent sparring after Barker.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I've got a question. What did you think about George Bowes joining your stable?
I'm pleased. I'm pleased he's joined. He obviously, his team must have. I haven't spoken to him about it, but his team must have a lot of faith in what we do, and I think it's going to be easier now to make the fight against James. And I've said it, and I can't emphasise this enough. I manage James as well as promoting him, and if those two ever face each other again, I'll be in James's corner. But we'll be announcing the date for his fight in hopefully tomorrow, and another big fight that'll be with it. So we've got some good...
Just so, as you know, I've been away a few weeks. You were going to have a press conference with James, Rhodes and Mitchell all together.
Yeah.
What made you decide to split them? Was there sort of, you worried that there's still that animosity
No,
between the two?
I'm not worried.
Table?
I'll be honest with you, Colin, I'm not worried about the animosity. It is there. I mean, there's no doubt about that. It exists between them. And it's a bone of contention, certainly from James's point of view. I thought he won the fight as well. That being said, as I've mentioned earlier, I want him to be out twice this year. And if he fights late October, he won't be able to do that. So that's why we brought the fight forward. So we'll be announcing tomorrow Mitchell's fight, Groves' fight, and one other for another big card.
No, I why, if you split them up for a definite reason,
No,
second thought.
it was not at all. No, it's just the fact that I want James to fight twice this year, providing he wins, to fight twice this year, because as he said, the poll's going to be it's going to be a handful. He's a competent amateur, and he's a very competent professional. And I know James mentioned about Macklin knocking out the guy that he won the title with, but a lot of things happen in the first round of fights. Whatever way you want to look at that, but this guy's got a good track record. He's been there, he's done it. He's ranked number 2 in the world, which is even more important. Win this fight, and after 12 fights, he could be ranked number 2 or number 1 in the world ratings. So he's got a lot to gain out of this, a lot to aim for, and to improve on what he did last time. We all know what it was, and how he could have been more emphatic in the first 6 rounds. But I don't think that's ever going to happen again, because he learns from his mistakes.
And this is by far my hardest fight today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good point.